I had started recording and accidentally somehow pressed the stop button, so that sucked. I am killing two birds with one stone. I am walking my dog and doing my 20-minute video at the same time because I don't know how it would go, me just sitting and staring at a camera and doing nothing. Mishka. This is my dog, Mishka. Hey. She's a husky border collie mix, and she's a very good girl. And we are on a walk at, it's like 8 o'clock in Arizona, and it's still very, very hot. I'm visiting my mom and sisters before school starts back up, and my husband's stationed at Fort Bliss in El Paso, Texas, which is really more like New Mexico. So I was really shocked to hear, this is my first year living there, that people were right when they said it's a lot better weather-wise during the summer than Arizona, because when you walk in El Paso, it gets like warm during the day, but not to where like your car feels like an oven like it is in Arizona. But the mornings and afternoons once the sun goes down, they're nice. Like, we've had dinner outside, so you can't do that here. You just would not want to eat your food. You'd be so hot. What else to ramble about? So, yep. This is my son going to a new school this year too, and they start much earlier than we're used to. We start on the 1st, and usually it's like the 10th through the 15th that they start here in Arizona. But they start earlier and they end later to where they get more breaks. So that's nice. And I work at the school with him as a paraprofessional while I wait to finish my degree. When I worked at one here in Arizona, I was in a classroom that was mostly just like mild learning disabilities and like ADHD, like with a lot of ADHD. So like a lot of them just wouldn't stay on task. We had quite a few kids with dyslexia, and this year I'll be working more with like more severe disabilities. I'm not exactly sure, what my students are going to be working with, but I know that, it's the classroom will have kids with Down syndrome and ones that need the help with hygiene. So it'll be a new experience. And the school days are a lot longer. I worked 6.5 hours here, and I'll be working 8 hours there, and I have a 30-minute drive because I wanted him to go to a particular school. Oh my gosh, it's only been 3 minutes. The school I worked at here was only a 30-second drive, so the gas prices, that sucks, but I'd rather my kid get a quality education and go to a school where I know they perform well and the principal is involved, because that was not my experience at my school here in Arizona. So those were my number one things I wanted to make sure I had happen. What else can I ramble about? I consider myself someone who can really just talk about nothing if I need to, but you're on a timer. It's just not as easy. Let's see. What can I talk about? I'll rant to you that I'm a little stressed about the upcoming semester. I just finished my associate's degree at a community college here, Rio Salado, which is part of the Maricopa community colleges. And like I said, I was working full-time as a para here, but my commute was shorter, and I expect there to be a little bit more difficulty with the kids I'll have in the class here, to where it's like a bit more overwhelming. And I have to take 15 credit hours to get the in-state tuition rate, because that saves me like almost $3,000. Well, but it's a lot, working 40 hours at a very demanding job, and then add in an hour for the commute. And then I'm going to have 15 credits hour of school. My kid has extracurriculars, and his dad's in the Army, so it's not like his dad can take him to do stuff most of the time because it's so inconsistent when he gets out. So I'm a little stressed about that. I'll make it work. The classes are labeled as writing intensive, but I'm a really good writer, and I do it very quickly. So I'd much rather have something be an essay assignment and it be focused on a certain, like, as long as the instructions are clear, I just have no problem with any of that. So that's my hope, is that they're very direct with what they want, and I don't have to constantly be like, wait, are you wanting this or this? Because I do tend to get a little panicked that I misunderstand directions. That's just how my brain works. Let's see what else. I'll tell you about how I broke my ankle. I really like to trail run and hike, and I usually will run down the mountains. And there's a very popular mountain here in Arizona. It's called Piestewa Peak, and I was just starting to go down. It's like a mile and a half straight up, and I was to where I had maybe 3/4 of the way left, and a kid like zigzagged in front of me, so that I had to, if I wanted to make sure not to fall into him and risk like both of us getting hurt way worse, I stepped off to the side and like went down another part of like a part you can step from the rock I was on. So like I didn't fall or anything, but my ankle just landed in the worst way. I had my headphones blasting as loud as they could go, and I still heard a big old crack sound. And then the kid and their parents just didn't even help me. And I didn't want to, it's hot. I usually go hiking very early. This was in April, so it wasn't super hot yet at the beginning of April. But that day I just wanted some extra sleep, and I was like, oh, it's not too bad. I'll go at 10 a.m. And it's a lot busier at 10 a.m. than, say, 5, 6, 7. So that day when I chose that, it was just busier, lots more kids, and kids aren't very good at understanding etiquette on the mountains, and so many parents don't pay attention. So but I had 3/4 of a mile left on the way down. I didn't want to wait. I didn't want anybody touching me to help, so I just hobbled my way down 3/4 of a mountain, which probably didn't help my case on things healing. So, yep, it was broken, and I just started getting back to, I got to where I could walk without my boot right at the end of the school year, so the end of May. And then I've started doing like more activities because I like to weightlift and stuff too. I'm actually going on my first hike on that very same mountain Thursday, but I have hiking poles and an ankle support thing, and I will not be running because my ankle cannot take the pressure going down from running anything. Ooh, it just got real hot because the wind stopped. What else? I still have like 10 minutes. Am I able just to have you hang out? I don't have anything to say. I'm scared that someone's going to call me. Ow. What is getting stuck in my shoe? I think that someone did some landscaping and like prickers off cactuses or something are on the ground, because my morning walk I had the same thing happen. It was very uncomfortable because I am wearing Crocs. Too lazy to put on my socks and shoes. Just can't do it right now. Yeah, I'll just walk in silence for a few to see if there's anything else. I am gonna assume that you are not watching these. You're just gonna make sure that they were good and compressed and say, all right, you did it, I'm going to be really mad if my quality on this is not what it's supposed to be. But I have an iPhone 13 Max Pro Max, whatever. So like my quality of video should be much better than this. So I'm assuming that I have it on not good settings for recording. Make sure she's wearing her little lights so that cars see us. I'm a crazy dog mom. I know I said that was going to be silent, but I want to tell you about my dog now. So, she's also my service animal. I am a diabetic, and she helps detect my blood sugars, and she'll like bring me like my glucose tabs or my insulin if I need it. And then she also helps with my panic attacks I get with like deep pressure points and soft pressure points and body blocking. She's pretty great. But anyways, so she has 3 outfits. She has her hiking outfit, her casual walk outfit, and her service dog outfit. And her, why am I telling this? This is embarrassing, honestly. Whatever. Love when people speed in my neighborhood. Love it, love it, love it. Speed limit is 25. But anyways, like and all of her outfits, they have to have the harness is always, the harness, collar, and leash are always the same color. I get them from a brand called Roughwear. And so I got like this pretty color called like pink hibiscus for her walking harness. And she always has matching goggles. They're called rec specs. So she wears like dog goggles to protect her eyes from the sun or debris. And then just that for each outfit. And then I have 2 pairs of dog booties because, you know, it gets really hot. So bringing her places for me, I have to have booties on her because it's hot. If you didn't know, like the asphalt that gets like between 40 to 60 degrees hotter than the temperature that's ready for outside. Isn't that crazy? But I have a pair of booties that are black that are for hiking and when she's working, because they have like a better bottom grip. And then she has pink Crocs to go with her pink outfit. I'm really extra. I just bought a Furbo too for when I'm at work, because usually when I live close I would just come home and see her, and like I give her like an enrichment treat to have to entertain her and get her exhausted, since obviously I'm not taking her on a walk in the middle of the day. But I can't do that, so I got a Furbo so I can give her a treat, say hello at different parts of the day. But my husband should be stopping by home at lunch anyways, but I'm just crazy. Oh, we're at 13 now, 13 and a half. It's really hot. Okay, my breath hurts. I'm gonna walk in silence for a few. sorry, I didn't need to step on your fish. Ooh, 4 more minutes. Actually, like I said, I don't think you're going to be watching these all the way. You'll just be like, yeah, it's 20 minutes in compressed. Great. On the off chance you do, that would be a lot of effort. Mishka. Mishka. What you looking at? Mishka. Look. Here. Sit down. Oh. Okay, sit. Here. Oh, wait. Let's see. Mishka. Hi, Mishka. Can you say hi? Nope. Sit. Hi, Mishka. You know, I was trying to have my dog do her little wave trick, and I accidentally pressed the side button of my phone and ended the video. I don't know if I can merge videos or not. I'm assuming I probably can. All I know is I hate myself for doing that, because it's the second time, except for I got way further this time. I'll have to see if there's an easy way to merge, because I just don't have it in me to do anything complicated. It's late at night. Man, that's a bummer. We're so close. I was at like 16:30. I should have just kept walking. But I guess I'll just record a, ow. God, all the stuff that's here. It's never been a problem before. So much stuff going in my shoe. These do stuff for about 3.5 minutes, and then I'll see if I can merge them, and if not, then I'm gonna just submit the 16 minutes, because I don't know what to do. That's a bummer. Maybe this is why it's better to just sit and do the assignment, but sigh. I should have just had it be my kid playing Roblox or watching a show or something. Okay, 2 more minutes. And I'm bummed. As soon as I hit the mark, I'm going to Google and see. I know there's an iPhone app, Movies or whatever. Maybe I can merge them together there. One more minute. We are hot and tired. The quality looks pretty bad, even for being dark out. Almost done. I guess I'll talk for the last minute. Well, I'm glad I got this done. Hopefully merging them together will not be too difficult. Because after this, all I have to do is finish the applications. Hopefully my stuff gets graded. I don't know if I need to correct anything on them. And after I get that submitted, I'm done with the semester. One of my classes was only 4 weeks long and ended at the end of June. And then I'm doing teaching of reading, and that ends on Friday, I think. But all I had to do was the final, and I already did it, so hooray. I'm excited to have 2 weeks off of school, even though I'm working that whole time. Okay, well, it's been nice rambling to my phone for 10 years. Wish me luck on getting these videos together. thanks for always being helpful when I need some help. Hope you have a great, brief summer break. And may your fall class be awesome. Okay, bye.